here's a back day that I did. I'm going to actually talk you guys through exactly what I was doing this day. Every back day I usually start with deadlifts, just because I still try to keep my powerlifting training kind of incorporated with my bodybuilding type training, so I get best of both worlds. And I warm up, I pull 135, I pull 225, 275, 315. I warm my way up to my working weight, but I started my actual real sets with 365s.
You're listening to the 100th episode of the Going Quantum podcast.
So that was pretty much the worst form that I've ever seen on a deadlift, but I did 3 sets of 5 on there. And then after deadlifts, I jump on lat pulldowns. I'll try to do about 3 sets of 10 on lat pulldown and just focus on the squeeze. Alright, so after lat pulldowns, I kind of go for a mid-row movement. Nothing too high, nothing too low, just something right in the middle. I won't go heavy. I'll do maybe 3 sets of 10 or 12, and I'll just focus on squeezing the middle of my back.
I found you in another world. You had my heart right from the start. And as time.
Alright, so now that I've hit my lower back on deadlifts, I've hit the width of my back for lat pulldowns, and I've hit in the middle of my back on those mid rows. I kind of try to hit my upper back and my traps now. So I do a low row, and I squeeze my traps at the top, and I superset that with I use shrugs with the plates just because they're right there, but sometimes I'll do dumbbell shrugs. Alright, so since I'm trying to get a pretty wide back, I do another lat pull down movement, and this time I'm actually doing it with, the single-handed pulleys, and I'm doing it with a grip facing in, my palms are facing me. Alright, so my final movement is I try to just burn out my lats with some not too heavy, not too light dumbbell rows, and I do them just single-handedly. And I superset that with just some more shrugs because I feel like I'm neglecting my traps and I need to do more work, so I hit shrugs one more time. Yeah, so that's just the basic movements just to get a pretty stout back, you know, have the width and the thickness in your upper back and your lower back, you know, just to give you a good foundation. And for people who start now, I mean, just doing 3 sets of 10 of everything would be fine. Just don't go too heavy or too light on things. And you see here, I get a pretty good pump all over my back, so give this workout a try.